What's up guys, it's Game Boy here, and today I'm going to be bringing you another battle replay, this time in a little game called Total War Warhammer 2. It is a fantasy based Total War game, and it has all kinds of factions like elves, ratmen, lizardmen, orcs, dwarves, all kinds, and it's quite fun to play. Go check it out. And before this battle begins, and it begins quite suddenly, I'm going to go over the army comms so you can see who's fighting and what's fighting. Okay, so I was playing as the Dark Elves, or the Dark Elves from Nagarond, if you want to be specific. And for my skirmishers, I had 4 units of Dark Shards with shields. Very strong archer unit. All elves are always good at archery, so these guys are very good, and these guys have shields, so they're even better. And then we got 4 units of bleak swords to defend them. And then for my main defense at the gates, I had 4 units of dread spears split between the 2 gates, as well as 2 units of these black arc corsairs, very strong infantry, better used for naval battles, but I thought I'd include them in this one just so you could get a see of the wide range of infantry available. And then we've got these Hargenath executioners. I don't know how to pronounce that properly, but these guys are very good. They're great sword infantry, but look how cool these guys are. If I can get a good view, they look very cool, very epic. Over here near the town center, I have a small little defense where I've got 1 unit of these witch elves who are very elite, very cool. Kind of remind me of dark elves from one of those like fantasy role-playing games, World of Warcraft, Dungeons and Dragons, for any of you old-fashioned people out there. And then we have probably the most powerful unit out of all of the infantry units for the Dark Elves, Black Guard of Nagarond. These guys are insane, they look awesome, and they are very good at what they do, which is holding the line and absolutely destroying anything that comes in their way. And for my general, I have this guy, Melekith, leader of the Dark Elves. He's a very strong wizard, very good in melee too, but I don't get him involved in melee much in this battle. I use his magic skills. I'll try my best to keep track of the magic. So that's my army. Now let's go see who we're facing. We are facing the Ratmen, also known as Skaven, and they have 4 units of the clan rats with shields, as well as 4 units, I think 4 units each of the clan rat spears, and the somewhere over here the clan rat spears with shields. And then they have 4 units of night runners for their skirmishing force, as well as 2 units of the storm vermin with halberds, who are a very strong unit, their strongest unit outside of monster units. 1 second. sorry, and a bit of a frog in my throat. And for their general, they've got a Gracia Plague on this giant bell. That's him right there, kind of hanging. Wait till you see this thing move, it's hilarious. And then he also has a Plague Priest on a giant glowing ball. So without further ado, God, I really need to learn how to speak properly. So yeah, let's press play and let's see. So as the moment I press the play button, already getting shot at these siege towers. Most of them are missing, but the tower over here is getting quite a few hits on that tower. And look at this little bell move. The Gracie is just like hanging onto this bell. It's amazing. And then that's the other wizard right there. Very cool. So yeah, these siege towers getting quite a few hits, and actually none of the these night runners have taken quite a few hits. Like you can see the aftermath of that over there. So my tower was already going at it at these infantry, and these clan rat spears with shields have been hit quite heavily.
Zap, good.
The siege tower has taken quite a lot of damage, and there is my dark shards letting loose on the general, who has already given himself an ability, just making himself much more stronger. He is a wizard, and that straight to the face with that volley, and he has no one to defend him right now. They didn't bring a battering ram, so they can't get through the gate, I didn't realize this until they never actually attacked the gate. Oh, and we're about to have a spell here. They've got a little bit of a wither effect on their armor, so they're a little weaker. Dark shards already firing on the opponents, but so on the enemy. But also we got these night runners who have already taken quite a beating. And the siege towers are on the walls. We've got siege towers all over the place. I only get one unit of my dark shards off. The rest of them end up staying and fighting. Over here, these ones stay on and continue to let loose at the general, and he's broken within the first 10 minutes. But oh, good hit there. You might have just seen it on the edge of the screen on these clan rats. Not doing much there. The general's wavering already, so that was a good move. That was very dumb of them, and good work by my dark shards to be able to deal with him very quickly. And he is gone. Yep, there he is. He's gone. And we've got battle on the walls. We've got dark. These my bleak swords. Very interesting formation. Being surrounded by them. This unit over here holding its ground strongly as well and attacking against so many units. Again, dark shards taking on multiple units, and my bleak swords also taking on multiple units. Oh, here we go! Boom, boom! That was a spell by my General Melekith. It was insane, and these clan rats are broken. They might not be entirely out of here, but they're certainly out of here for now. And I moved one of the archer unit that I saved. I moved over here, and they're now able to shoot at the troops who have managed to come down from the walls. And there we go. Enemy Lord is dead. That's him right there, lying dead. That's one victory for us in the balance of power. Very quickly moving in towards our favor. These troops over here, these guys are broken. These guys are close to breaking. They've barely taken any damage, but they're, the victory's already in our grasp. It's quite obvious. The clan rats with spears, these guys are pretty much broken. These guys are routing. These guys are going to die. But these, my dark shards here, they started turning their attention and firing on these units up here. On these units. Oh, there we go. There's one of my units breaking. Yeah, so my dark shards eventually, they turn and fire on these two units here, which includes storm vermin. Oh, and another one of my units have gone. That's my bleak swords. And another one of my units is breaking as well. It's getting quite hectic. But Melekith is still there. My witch elves are about to get a taste for combat. Oh my gosh, their screaming is insane. And there we go. More and more of my forces are breaking. My bleak swords over here still holding strong. My night runners are firing. I didn't realize that they were firing into the flanks of my men. But I eventually do turn my spearmen around and charge at them. Here we go. Battle has been. The witch elves have joined the engagement. Only lost 4 troops, so they are losing it. But I didn't notice that my units had rallied. Everything was quite hectic. It is already quite hectic. They've taken control of this tower, and I managed to turn them around in time by dread spears. Well, I mean, they actually didn't. And then they're now taking on these 2 units. And I sent these guys in to help because they were much better. I also sent in my corsairs to flank them. Got more units rallying over here. I sent up dread spears on this side, from this side to up here to kind of aid with these troops. These guys are about to break. Then my troops are coming back, and I had even more men to stand and fight. At this point was the point where I sent in my Blackguard of Nagaron to assist in the fight. They were getting hit by this large group of night runners. But at this point, I'm blind. These units are already breaking. It's a massive group of breaking troops. I'm just running them down, just trying to finish them off. And there we go. There we go. That's it. Victory. That was one of the easier victories I've had. I'm pretty sure if they had more quality units to Skaven, they would have done a lot better, but unfortunately, the Dark Elves have come out victorious, have survived the siege. So, thank you guys so much for watching. I will be uploading a lot more Warhammer and just content in general. So, thank you so much for watching. Be sure to leave a like on this video and subscribe, and I will see you in the next one. Game Boy!